Hello everyone, Dr. Josiah here to talk to you a little bit about what I'm excited about releasing soon. Um, there are really 3 to 4 kind of sort of big things that I'm excited about releasing. So I'll start at the beginning. The first is what I like to call the low to no overhead snapshot operation. And for those of you who are a little bit less informed about Redis, one of the drawbacks to running a Redis system is that periodically you may need to take a snapshot of your data. Typically this is done in the background and it can occur during replica startup or a BG save call or rewriting your append-only file in the background. This can be an issue because if you have load on your Redis server and your Redis is using a lot of memory, Redis can double its memory usage. If you're not using a lot of Redis memory, you can still double your Redis memory usage, you're just doubling less memory. This is due to the fact that background saving historically has been performed by a fork operation in the operating system. So you perform your fork and you snapshot your data in the background. Unfortunately, this can cause some issues, as Redis has experienced. Well, through a collection of methods, I've solved that. Where in the past, for example, a 100 gigabyte Redis might have up to 100 gigabytes of additional memory used, that is now less than 200 megabytes. In fact, using the smallest keys that you could possibly fit, or even the largest keys that you could possibly fit, with our version of Redis, you will see less than 198 megabytes of memory used. If your keys are particularly large, that could even be smaller than 16 megabytes. So from 100 gigabytes of potential extra memory used during a snapshot operation on 100 gigabytes of data set to under 200 megs of additional memory to maybe even under 16 megabytes. So we are 500 to perhaps thousands of times better in terms of additional memory use during snapshot operations. I like that. So along with this low to no overhead snapshot operation, we also have a method of producing snapshots faster, what I like to call the fast snapshot. At least right now, I'm seeing anywhere from a 25 to 65% reduction in the time it takes to create a snapshot, which I think is nice. But creating the snapshot fast doesn't really help you a whole lot if you also can't load that snapshot fast. And so I have an additional set of changes that also make snapshot loading faster and also eliminate necessary crashes for loading bad snapshots. Say, for example, you got some corruption over the wire. Typically, historically, Redis would crash and then you'd have to restart it. We no longer crash on corrupt. We just clean the data and perhaps retransfer. But we load the data faster as well. Specifically, we load most data anywhere from 30 to 75% faster, although there is some types of data that only see approximately a 20% improvement in load performance. So we've got snapshots that are produced faster. Snapshots use less memory while they're being produced. And we can load the snapshot faster. I wonder, is there anything else that we might be able to do? It turns out there is. We've added additional framing to the Redis snapshot itself that is effectively transparent to the rest of the protocol and can actually be used in existing Redis servers. But what it allows our Redis server to do is actually to load data while it's being transferred. So if you need to set up a replica, you no longer have to wait for the snapshot to complete on the master before it is loaded on the replica. In fact, we load during transfer. This results in roughly, along with the reduced startup and or snapshot load time and snapshot creation time, the loading during transfer, ultimately the combination results in a reduction of cold replica startup time by roughly 2/3 on average. So yeah, faster startup, faster snapshot creation, lower memory use, and faster cold replica startup. I hope you can understand why I'm kind of excited to release this, because it is actually going to be a lot better for everybody who uses it. At the start, binaries only, source later. So yeah, if you have any questions about this or about other things, please feel free. Thank you for your time and have a great day.